Hello, everyone. Welcome to another market forecast. This is my first market forecast in Brazil. Okay, so it's been a very tough trip until here. The flight was very awful with a lot of turbulence, but anyways, here I am, sick because of the weather, the huge weather difference. Because in Portugal it was 0 degrees and now it's like 35 degrees. But anyways, here I am alive, and let's go to today's market forecast. Okay, so. Let's go to the news calendar first. The most important thing to highlight regarding news in this week is, of course, NFP in the beginning of this month will be this Friday, December 8th. Okay, so I'm not going to be trading on Friday. I don't know if I will be trading on Thursday. Okay, I'll probably not be trading on Thursday, but I'll just be like tape trading, and I want to create the habit be of tape reading almost every day, because when I see a day is not high probability, I usually don't tape read, you know. But I think it's important to also record in my mind, save in my mind what is not a good probability day, how it develops, right? Just to reinforce the information that this is not a tradable day. Okay, but anyways, so we are pretty good on this week's news calendar, except for Friday, that is NFP, and we have Italian bank holiday. But anyways, that doesn't matter that much. But I will not be trading on Friday, of course, and on Thursday I will be. If I trade, I will be very careful, or I will be only tape reading. All right. But anyways, on Monday today, we're not gonna have any type of news that we should care about except for this news, all right, at 9 a.m. New York local time, that we should be very aware of, because it's not high impact news, but it's medium impact news, and because of that, we should keep an eye on this. Okay, so let's go to the market forecast. Let's have a look on the DXY weekly time frame. All right, so I'm just remove my wrist here. So on DXY on the weekly time frame, we can see that price did a displacement, a very nice displacement up, all right, a long ago, and then price is doing a type of pullback right here. Okay, but if we pay attention right now, we're gonna see that we have a huge bullish order block on the weekly time frame, which price closed above it, showing respect to it, right? So we may start seeing bullish movement in this week. And to be honest, I think that this week will be bullish on DXY, meaning a bearish week on Euro USD. And one thing that is important to notice is that, in my opinion, I think DXY has been easier to read, especially in the low time frames, than Euro USD. So I would probably be trading more based on the XY than on Euro USD. Of course, I have to consider Euro USD. If both are moving to the same direction, it's a red flag, as you guys already know. But anyways, um, it would be very good because we are respecting this weekly bullish order block. Plus, we just swept this low, and on the daily time frame, this is a little bit more clear, right? This low, so then maybe consider moving up. Anyways, on the weekly time frame, the order flow is this. The order flow is potentially bullish, all right, and we may see the easiest movement would be until this buy sell liquidity, which was last week's high on DXY. Okay, on the daily time frame, this reaction, we have a bullish order block right here too, which basically is a uh, smaller version of the weekly order block that we are watching, and more precise version. So as you guys can see, we have a huge reaction up after we touched this order block, right? So I would be expecting some bullishness only because of this weekly order block and plus daily order block. So daily order flow would be bullish and weekly order flow would be bullish, but we don't have any type of confirmation in any of those. So we should be careful either way. But anyways, I think we're gonna have a bullish week, right? At least a candle moving around here. Okay. But anyways, let's continue. So we created a fair value gap on the daily time frame, and then price started moving up right here, okay? And maybe you're gonna see an order block validated after price takes out this high around here, right? 12-hour time frame is pretty much the same thing. We have this bigger order block, all right? Let's see on the daily. Yeah, on the daily we have it too, but it's more clear here, okay? This candle right here. So it already respected a daily fair value gap and 12-hour bullish order block. Okay, so I think it's likely that we're going to see bullishness today. Okay, which reinforces the idea of a bullish week. All right, but anyways, let's continue. On the 4-hour time frame, nothing that we should be aware of. Okay, and I wouldn't like to see price closing like this. Okay, because this may be a displacement to then move down. All right, but I'm going to tell you something right now that would make me still believe that price may move up at least today. All right, because if we see the 1 hour time frame, the order flow, in my opinion, would be bullish. Okay, but we also have to keep in mind that we just respected this fair value gap right here. Right. Of course, it closed above this fair value gap. Okay, which would be a signal that we may start moving up. All right. Um, but I want to see how price reacts to this bullish order block right here. Okay, so I wouldn't be mad if price came again into this bullish order block, and that's exactly what it's doing right now. Took this lows, swept this lows, these equal lows right here, and then started to move up. This would actually be an ideal scenario for me for my trading day. All right, that's exactly what I'm expecting today to happen. Okay. I think that it's likely that we're going to move down until this subside liquidity right here. But in the end, and that's the most important part of this market forecast, is that this order block is basically the catalyst for our day today. So if we respect this bullish order block, I will be looking for buys. All right. So we're gonna have a candle closure like on the beginning of the New York Q zone. And then after that, if we manage to close above this bullish order block and maybe a bullish candle or maybe a candle above this low here, okay, I would be already considering this as a good bullish order flow, all right, and maybe looking for buys because I believe that in this week we're probably gonna go to this high, to this buy side liquidity, okay. So by going to this buy side liquidity, we have also this other buy side liquidity that we may target. I don't know today, but anyways, during the week. So 30 minutes, pretty much the same thing. All right, we have a fair value gap here, which was respected in price, has been bouncing this fair value gap, and of course we have a bullish order block in the 30-minute time frame. So we have a lot of things supporting the idea that we may move up, but I want to see how price reacts to this bullish order block because it just respected this 1 hour bearish order block. All right, and we on the higher time frames we have um, bearish order flow. All right, except for the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, we may start seeing a bullish order flow. Okay, but we have no confirmation on that. Okay, but anyways. Let me see if I'm missing something. Okay, no. So let's see how price reacts to this bullish order block. I don't want to see price closing below it. All right, if it closes below, I don't know if I will be trading today. Okay, I still have to think this through. All right, and of course, I will be taking things slowly today because I'm Uh, I haven't traded for like 2 weeks, and I want to take things slowly because I'm in a new environment and with new people, new circumstances. So let's start this week slow for me. Okay, let's go to Euro USD. On Euro USD, on the weekly, we have a kind of more clear approach to what is happening on the marketplace right now. So we have this inverted fair value gap. That price clearly respected it. Okay, so in terms of priority, okay, we would consider this as a bearish week, potential bearish week, probably going to last week's low. Okay, because on the weekly, it got here and then it moved here into this fair value gap, and we may start seeing a movement up. But everything is going to depend again on how DXY develops, because as I told you guys before, I am taking much more DXY into consideration than EUR/USD. All right. So we have this bullish order block right here on the weekly time frame too. We have this fair gap right here too. But I think that is likely that we're going to go to this low on the weekly time frame. Pay attention to that, right? This may be our biggest target on this week. Let's go to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we have this bullish order block right here. Okay, that price respected once. Price may be respecting twice. Okay, to maybe start moving up. Okay, I wouldn't like to see this candle closing above this bullish order block, because this would be not a good signal for sell. And as I told you guys before, if on the XY I'm interested in buying, I would be interested in selling Euro USD, right? So, anyways, let's go to the 12-hour time frame. On the 12-hour, we have a fair value gap. The price seems to be respecting a lot right now. On the 4-hour, we don't have a clear order flow except for the previous candles, right? Until we got into this order block. It seems like after we got into this order block, price got a little bit undecisive of what it's going to do. Okay. On the 1 hour time frame, I would say that we kind of have a bearish order flow. We have a bearish order block right here that price seems to be respecting, and I would like to see price respecting this order block, not closing above it, and then start moving lower. I wouldn't mind if price went into this high and then started moving lower, okay? Because this would be a good sweep to then continue moving lower, all right? Maybe sweeping this high and then closing inside of this bearish order block to then continue moving lower. But anyways, the idea here is basically the same on the XY. Okay, 30 minute, pretty much the same thing, right? And the low time frame is pretty much the same thing. So regarding the market forecast, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please, if you like it down below. If you like the channel's content, please consider subscribing to it. Trade safe. Be aware of NFP on this Friday. So let's go. Let's kill it. Trade safe. Bye.